Welcome to the world of unstoppable machines, roaring chainsaws, and fearless lumberjacks. This is where giant trees fall and raw lumber is transformed. Let the logging action begin. Welcome to Saw Masters. In front of a giant ancient tree standing tall in the middle of the old forest, the workers started working with a powerful steel chainsaw. He made a neat cut on the front of the tree trunk. Then, he used a hydraulic jack placed behind it to slightly lift the trunk, reducing the pressure on the saw blade.
Okay. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Next, he placed a steel wedge in the cut and used a large hammer to continuously hit it. Each hammer blow echoed loudly. The tree trunk began to shake, emitting a long cracking sound. A final hammer blow or saw cut sent the 100-year-old ancient tree crashing to the ground with a thunderous sound, shaking the entire forest. splitting 80 centimeters thick logs with the Lasco cone splitter, power forged in shape. Massive logs, up to 80 centimeters thick, are positioned precisely for splitting. The Lasco cone splitter springs into action, its sharp blade like a razor's edge, but the true force lies in its powerful cone-shaped tip. The pointed cone slowly drills deep into the log, delivering relentless, penetrating force. Every millimeter of the timber is torn apart with ruthless precision. The cone not only drills deep but also expands the wood fibers, causing cracks to fan out like lightning strikes, decisive and fierce. The Lasco cone splitter isn't just cutting, it's launching a precise, mighty assault, where the unique shape of the blade combines razor sharpness with brute strength, achieving unmatched efficiency on even the largest, toughest logs. The roar of the chainsaw, the creak of timber. Then, boom, a massive tree trunk crashes onto the forest floor, shaking the ground beneath. Its round cross-section now exposed, heavy and raw, bearing the weight of decades. The worker approaches calmly, clad in protective gear dusted with sawdust. In his hand, the chainsaw rests like an extension of his body, familiar, trusted. Strapped to his side is a precision gauge, not just a measuring tool, but his second brain. In the depths of the forest, there's no room for error. A misjudged cut by even a few centimeters could mean the loss of valuable timber, and he knows that all too well. He leans forward, marking the first point, where the blade will meet the wood. A breath, a nod. The chainsaw roars to life, a beast unleashed. In an instant, steel bites into timber, slicing through dense grain as if gliding through hardened butter. Sawdust flies. Sparks flicker under the spinning teeth. Each log segment is separated cleanly, precisely. No waste, no excess. As he moves along the trunk, every cut is fast, decisive, like a dancer on an industrial stage. This isn't just labor. It's skill, where mechanical force meets human artistry. The lens dives close into the heart of the machine, where mechanical movement becomes a dance of precision. A steel pusher glides forward rhythmically, pressing each log toward the spinning circular saw. In a blink, the wood is sliced clean, then pushed ahead, where a sharp splitting wedge waits with calm resolve. Every motion is in sync, as if timed to a metronome. And then, neat, uniform billets emerge, flawless as if crafted by an exacting mold. In the garden, a worker used a chainsaw to cut into a large, charred tree trunk. As the trunk swayed, a forestry machine approached and gently pushed the tree to safety. In a small lumber yard bathed in the warm morning sunlight, the high-performance homemade log splitter is running at full capacity. The machine is carefully built with a sturdy steel frame, a rotating shaft, and sharp blades. Large logs are placed sequentially on the support bed and gradually pushed forcefully into the spinning blades. The blades spin rapidly, slicing through each log powerfully and decisively. With every cut, the logs split into neat, evenly sized pieces, with chips scattered gently without chaotic bursts. The sound of the motor blends with the rhythmic clanking of mechanical parts, creating a distinct technical symphony. Around the yard, workers diligently operate the machine and prepare firewood for upcoming days, taking advantage of the gentle sunlight. The atmosphere is peaceful yet full of life and efficiency, reflecting a traditional small yard with a modern edge.
Oh. Oh shit. Aman. Aman. Oh my god. Sì. Όχι. Τι ήταν αυτό ρε?
Multitech FP 2020, a blazing orange machine in the wild, splitting logs tirelessly beneath the open sky. Outdoors, surrounded by scattered timber, the bright orange Multitech FP 2020 stands tall like a growling steel beast. All around it, freshly harvested forest stretches out, the scent of pine resin and sawdust drifting on the breeze. The operator stands nearby, hand gripping the hydraulic control lever. He pushes it forward. The saw blade, cold and sharp like a forged battlefield weapon, begins to lower slowly. A massive log rests on the sliding table, exposed under the sky. Then screech. The blade touches the wood, releasing a piercing shriek that echoes through the trees. The log is split cleanly in two, like cardboard under the screaming blade. Instantly, the cut section is fed into the splitting system. A heavy steel wedge comes crashing down, dividing the log into uniform pieces of firewood that fall onto the dusty ground, ready to be loaded onto a waiting truck. No roof overhead, no soundproof walls, just steel, wood, the operator, and the wild. The Multitech FP 2020 works like a warrior in the forest, powerful, precise, and relentless. In the middle of a damp forest, a worker operates a long-bladed chainsaw, cutting into a large moss-covered tree trunk. The saw blade screeches sharply, the tree trunk shakes and falls.
Wow. Hollow.
Cone wood splitter, the power of rotation, splitting wood decisively. The cone wood splitter features a simple, compact design yet delivers high efficiency. A specially designed steel cone is mounted on a rotating shaft, spinning rapidly to generate strong centrifugal force. As logs are pushed straight onto the spinning cone, its sharp steel blade tears through the wood swiftly and decisively. This mechanism splits wood without requiring heavy pushing force, using rotational motion to break through the solid trunk structure. The cone wood splitter is a simple yet powerful solution, ideal for fast wood splitting tasks, saving labor while maintaining high performance.